Imagine conquering the world's worst roads to unearth the actual war within. In Ice Road Truckers, Lisa Kelly suffered a terrible fate. Lisa captivated millions with her daring driving and tenacity. However, stardom, hectic schedules, and constant media attention took a toll few observed. In this film, we learn about Lisa Kelly's ascent to popularity, the tragedy that led to her silent exit, and her hardships behind the scenes. Unforgettable start. Ice Road Truckers premiered in June 2007 and was a hit. It transported viewers to lonely routes in cold Canada and Alaska, where truckers risked everything to deliver crucial commodities across some of the world's most perilous terrain, unlike most reality series. Stakes were high despite the simple idea. These were unpaved ice highways, frequently temporary, over frozen lakes and rivers, could break or collapse under big rigs. The show's first two seasons focused on Canada's Northwest Territories, especially the Tibet to Controida Winter Road. It was dangerous to haul loads across these frozen plains. Negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit temperatures, shifting snowdrifts, and the danger of breaking through the ice-plagued drivers. Every run tested nerve and experience, from mechanical malfunctions to avalanches. Television was high stakes, and fans couldn't get enough. In later seasons, Ice Road Truckers ventured into Alaska's Dalton Highway, proving its blockbuster popularity. Icy climbs, steep gradients, and isolation elevated the experience. Truckers faced more than weather. They faced 400-mile hauls where one mistake may kill them. The show stood out because of the danger and personal drama underlying every delivery. Lisa Kelly debuted in Season 3. She didn't look like an ice road trucker, but that's what made her story so intriguing. Lisa had to prove herself to her peers and an audience that had only seen men dominate the event as the first major female driver. She started the job with focus and determination, letting her skills speak for themselves rather than focusing on her underdog status. Her calmness under pressure, mechanical expertise, and quiet assurance were immediately noticeable. She never gave up, chaining tires in blizzards or moving a 60,000-pound truck over slippery switchbacks. Her honesty and fortitude won over fans. She became a fan favorite after a few episodes, since she was as strong and capable as everyone else on the road. Lisa Kelly's arrival changed the cast and show's identity. From then on, Ice Road Truckers was about defying expectations on and off the ice, as well as nature's extremes. The Alaska Foundation. Before television cameras and arduous ice hauls, Lisa Kelly's narrative began hundreds of miles away. Born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, she relocated to Sterling, Alaska at 6. The move wasn't glamorous. Her metropolitan life was far from this harsh, remote place. Her family moved to a small farm in nature, far from conveniences, where she learned early that comfort wasn't guaranteed. Alaska had no shortcuts. It required grit. Trucking wasn't Lisa's childhood dream. Her trip to the driver's seat was unscripted. She attempted several jobs as a young adult, none of which hinted to what was ahead. She was a gas station worker, a motocrosser. However, the turning point was less dramatic. She discovered something surprising while delivering pizzas and driving school buses. Her driving enjoyment was real. Speed and power weren't factors. She felt liberated, in charge, and purposeful when she managed something bigger. Most individuals would have ignored that spark. Lisa didn't. Bus driving helped her get her commercial driver's license, which opened the door to a male-dominated, brutal environment. Not for adrenaline, she wanted a real good job. That first break came at Carlisle Transportation, a respected Alaskan freight company that handles complex logistics in tough conditions, not a charity hire. Lisa realized she had to work for her spot like everyone else. Not expecting applause, she entered. She came expecting to be undervalued, but it didn't upset her. She arrived prepared to prove herself the only way that mattered: hard work. Her early Carlisle years taught her tenacity. She was typically the lone woman in the yard loading up alongside them, quietly absorbing everything. There were no shortcuts or exceptions. She requested none. Cold starts, long hours, and severe circumstances didn't stop them. She was initiated. Lisa Kelly went beyond trucking. She inserted herself undetected. An unbreakable urge that began on the border of Alaska took her to unexpected places. Famous and tired, Lisa Kelly didn't just join ice road truckers. Redefined by her, she stood out among hardened veterans on the Dalton Highway with her calm resilience. Young, soft-spoken, and modest, she was serious behind the wheel. The series gained momentum from that contrast. She didn't seek attention. It found her. Viewers liked her because she was treated like a teammate, not extraordinary. A skilled driver executing a tough job with no shortcuts or gimmicks. Her popularity encouraged producers to cast her in IRT Deadliest Roads, a high-stakes spin-off that pitted veteran drivers against the world's worst roads. Lisa was one of the few original cast members picked for the Himalayas-filmed first season. The event was a different beast: narrow cliffside tracks in India, where a mistake could launch a vehicle hundreds of feet. She stood out among tough co-stars and became a toughness icon. She continued to South America for another difficult season, when the route was often more dangerous than the weather. Her celebrity expanded beyond reality TV enthusiasts. Lisa gained mainstream fame by 2010. David Letterman invited her to The Late Show. She spoke modestly and wittily about her road trip. Esquire called her the sexiest trucker in a photo piece around the same time. A surprising turn. She was recognized as a serious professional in a male-dominated field. On the other hand, she was celebrity-branded. For someone who wanted to drive trucks, the change was abrupt. The pace was relentless behind the scenes. Interviews, media appearances, and frequent travel replaced trucking's downtime due to filming schedules and production personnel. Lisa later said the workload was exhausting. She was exhausted by ice road truckers and deadliest road seasons and constant exposure. She took a hiatus in Season 6 of the main series. She left because she was fatigued. Not so dramatic. She needed a breather. Lisa Kelly didn't seek stardom. It resulted from her excellent work. The silent leave came as the cameras filmed and the limelight rose, revealing the pressure of being a trucker and a TV figure. Fans were shocked when Ice Road Truckers debuted Season 6 without Lisa Kelly. She was one of the show's most famous and respected personalities, having earned her seat behind the wheel and garnered national acclaim. Her abrupt absence raised curiosity. Was there a producer dispute? A contract dispute? Was this a discreet exit from a series that helped her become famous? Online forums were full with gossip, but the truth was more personal and revealed the terrible realities of stardom. Tom Beers, the producer of unscripted programming, clarified that Kelly had been welcomed back for Season 6. She declined to return. He said she declined our deal to return. End of story. We invited her back. Glad to have her. Taking a year off. It was a polite clarification, but it suggested more than a scheduling issue. Lisa worked harder than most viewers realized behind the scenes. Fans didn't realize how hard it was to maintain a calm demeanor while juggling Ice Road Truckers and its spin-off IRT Deadliest Roads. International travel, overlapping timetables, and difficult logistics plagued the two productions. She didn't only drive trucks in bad weather. She filmed for days, repeating takes, interviewing and attending media events while delivering actual loads on real highways. Lisa revealed in a rare interview that she was exhausted from the brand. "I just wanted to work, go home, and be normal," she said. The constant attention, tight production windows, and mental stress of being the lone female lead in a male-dominated environment had exhausted her. The spotlight of reality TV was too much for someone who never wanted it. Her absence from Season 6 was a boundary, not a scandal, and it quietly revealed a tragic truth often neglected in the genre. Real people, even in reality programs, have limitations. The brave trucker in the North was real, but it cost. The sorrow of Lisa Kelly went beyond leaving the show. Her sacrifice to regain equilibrium was the focus. Her work ethic, passion for trucking, and genuineness made her subject to industry demands, but they also made her popular. Lisa Kelly showed she was more than a TV figure by stepping back. She restored balance in a world that rarely does. She asked an essential question for fans and the industry. What does it take to survive the spotlight? Is it worth it after the cameras stop? Return and finish. After leaving Ice Road Truckers in Season 6, Lisa Kelly's return in Season 7 seemed like a turning point for the show and viewers who had followed her journey. Her comeback was intentional. She got back into the taxi with the same calm determination that had made her stand out early on, refreshed and refocused. Lisa was ready to tackle Alaska's harsh roads again without fanfare. She returned to start a long final run. She was one of the show's most reliable and captivating characters from Season 7 to 2017. Lisa appeared in over 80 Ice Road Truckers episodes, nearly half the total. She faced increasingly tough hauls, uncertain terrain, and terrible conditions each season, proving she wasn't just keeping up, she was leading the charge. Lisa became a show anchor in later seasons. She had the respect of her fellow truckers and a developing fan base. This period was noteworthy for more than only her road success. It was her decision to play after the cameras stopped rolling. After Ice Road Truckers ended its 11-season run, numerous cast members disappeared. Lisa didn't. She found new methods to connect to her roots. She kept driving trucks professionally. She spoke and appeared in the 2023 PC game Alaskan Road Truckers, showing her passion to the lifestyle that defined her public image. She also updated followers on YouTube and other media, showing her off-ice life without making it a spectacle. Lisa's latter seasons on Ice Road Truckers showed her confidence, talent, and authority. She wasn't only Season 3's breakout, she became a show icon. After the series ended, it was evident her narrative continued. Left the road on her own. Driver still heading forward. After-show toughness. After Ice Road Truckers ended, many thought Lisa Kelly would retire. She chose to be noticed without fame. Lisa Kelly's Destination Digital series with Chevron's Delo brand was one of her most notable post-show initiatives. The 16-part campaign showcased heavy machinery and Lisa's daily work ethic. The series showed her life on and off the road, whether she was driving excavators, talking engine maintenance, or delivering freight through Alaska. That collaboration went beyond branding, storytelling her way. The episodes showed her technical skills, self-reliance, and daily duties in a harsh rural area. Each episode promoted a product and reinforced Lisa's reputation as someone who lives and breathes this lifestyle long after the cameras stopped shooting. Lisa returned to horses, something she loved, from trucking. Animals were her passion before television. She reclaimed that aspect of her life when the series concluded. She trained horses, rehabilitated rescues, and enjoyed a quieter, more grounded life on her Alaskan ranch. In interviews, she's portrayed this shift as a necessary balance to years of high-stakes, high-speed driving under public observation. She remained visible. Lisa attended trucking expos and trade exhibitions worldwide, including in the UK and Ireland, where she drew large crowds. She was more than a TV character to foreign fans. Humility and professionalism. She kept in touch with the community through these appearances without a production schedule. Lisa persevered professionally. She drives a Freightliner Coronado 122SD, a truck built for strength and durability like her job. She still handles huge loads and tough terrain, proving her reputation wasn't made in an editing room. She earned it from her miles and never-ending work. Lisa Kelly hasn't reinvented herself since reality TV. Instead, she stayed true to what won her respect: resilience, consistency, and a quiet refusal to stop. Her persistent desire became her legacy, hidden challenges, and industry truths for others who followed her. Lisa Kelly's Ice Road Truckers voyage was about surviving trucking industry and reality television catastrophes, as well as crossing perilous frozen terrain. Her experiences illuminated the challenges women in male-dominated fields face and the difficulties of reality TV production. Kelly confessed in an honest interview that she was not paid for her early Ice Road Truckers appearances. Despite the show's success and her job's risks, she was told she was chosen for her beauty, being called eye candy. Objectification was a major indicator of industrial gender prejudices. To prove her worth beyond superficial assessments, she demonstrated her talents and professionalism on the road. Kelly was one of the only female truckers on the show, making her groundbreaking. Visibility brought its own issues. She worked harder to gain peer regard despite skepticism. Kelly described being scrutinized harder than her male peers, with any mistake confirming negative assumptions about women in trucking. Despite these challenges, she focused on her performance and allowed her work speak for itself. Reality TV complicated her experience. While the show gave her recognition and a platform to inspire, it also entailed constant scrutiny and lack of privacy. Her work was often interrupted by production, forcing her to combine authenticity with theatrical obligations. Producer narratives sometimes shaped her character, which didn't always match reality. Kelly complained about being portrayed as less skilled and dedicated. Kelly stayed strong and dedicated to her career despite these obstacles.